I was losing the light a little bit there. I noticed at the end of that camel pose in the core clip, see the sun is setting behind me, but I thought we would just have a little bit of a time for a little bit of a blessing. Take a few minutes to come to the breath, take advantage of, maybe there'll be a nice sunset behind me, I'm not sure. Just sitting up tall on the sits bones in your cross-legged position. You can come into half lotus, bringing one foot up by the groin. Some teachers are very fussy about which foot comes first. I don't mind, you can do whatever one. If you do one though, maybe halfway through, do the other one. Okay, and then if you have full lotus, so that both feet come up into the groin creases, that's good too. And if one knee kind of pops up like that's doing, maybe you can press that one down. Just keep the length through the hip flexor. Now, sitting up tall, we're going to take like that snow angel again, lifting up tall, stretching up from one side to the other side, opening the arms wide, thumb knuckles at the sternum. This is a really good time for meditation during this quarantine period. I'm going ahead and opening my eyes and pressing my hands onto the knees. You have the option of keeping your hands at heart center, going into child's pose, maybe lying on your back for a Shavasana. As I just talk you through a little bit, see, I shouldn't touch the face there. As I just talk you through a little bit, some of the tensions and the worries, these uncertainties. On Instagram, I recommended listening to the Deepak Chopra and Oprah Winfrey 21-day meditation. It was something about living through uncertain times, something like that. It's really good. I've gotten through the first week of it so far. They've left it open now. It's free up through, it probably ends right around Easter. You can start that at any time, maybe do a walking meditation, listen to them walking during Shavasana. We're not driving too much now, but while driving, but of course, you know, you can't really go into a meditative state while driving, you have to pay attention to the road. So that's iffy. But other kinds of ways that you have time for yourself, that or the other meditation apps, but we rarely have this much enforced time to ourselves, quiet time. We're forced to be in isolation. It's like the universe is telling us to look inward. So do that. Turn to your inner self. Work on mind-body integration. A lot of people are very concerned now about putting weight on. They're not moving around like they normally do. They're restless. They're getting cranky with the people that they're cooped up with. Just take some time to yourself and go meditate, maybe more than once a day. Find that still space that you can turn in and calm yourself and calm the mind, and try to be well and be healed. Who knows whether it will help you from catching the virus or it will help anybody else, but it's not going to do any harm, and you can send out love and healing vibes and wellness. The planet really needs now. People, as you know, are really sick, and this is a sign that we need to heal ourselves. We cannot rely on the government, obviously. The whole system is falling apart. It's a very stressful time. So turning inward, looking to yourself, and trying to find your calm, still space. Okay, how do you do that? One of the classic things that meditators talk about is dealing with monkey mind. The fact that there's like chipmunks running around, or hamsters in a hamster wheel around in our head a lot. Around and around and around. It's hard to still it. So we try to stay active and moving and dealing with one emotion, then the other emotion. I feel this, I feel that. Instead of just trying to still that stuff and try to calm yourself and try to stay focused, or zen, however you think of that. And one of the nice things to do, there's different methods. A classic one is just look at your hand and count thumb to forefinger, to middle finger, to ring finger, to pinky finger, back. Do that a few times and you'd be surprised how still the mind gets. We're just focusing in on a hand. You can use another classic thing. I had this in the Yoga Future training, was like a little bowl of water, and we had rice, little what are they called, kernels of rice? Little rice particles. The rice seeds. Why is that not sticking in my mind? Anyway, so looking and just watching them go around, which is very zen. Or flower petals. Now I've been under here under this beautiful Kwanzan cherry tree, and I have a treat coming for you with the petals at the end. I'm going to hold on to it. But I know there's been some, here's one that's just filled out. There's some petals coming down while I'm doing this. Coming to nature. Being with the sun. The moon actually is rising right over there right now in the other direction. We have a full moon coming in a couple of days. Just taking a moment, breathing deeply. I'm not the best with completely stilling my mind. You don't have to go to nothing. You don't have to go from 0 to 60. But it's just trying to find your calm, which isn't going to do anyone any harm at this time, where you have the news constantly getting upset. You hear all these terrible stories. Just try to chill. Go into yourself. Okay, so enough talk. Let's come back. Bring the hands back to heart center. Closing the eyes. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the face. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. We're going to count backwards from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus on your breath. Gently blinking the eyes open. Come back to the room. Come back to the mat. Take a few moments. Do you feel calmer? I do. I can tell what just happened. Maybe make a blessing. Think about what you have to feel grateful for. Who you love. Who you care about. Turn your thoughts away from yourself and your problems. Oh, there goes the train. That's cute. One of our restful stay. Did it when you're in the Shavasana